Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. So Matthew and I have some stuff planned over the summer, so I thought I would do a whole Summerween vlog series. Every video is not going to be related to Summerween vlogs. As you guys know, I'm still getting used to vlogging, but we do have some stuff lined up over the summer, and we like to go out and have our date days and stuff like that. So I thought I would do a whole series of where I bring you guys along. I'm getting, like I said, more used to vlogging and everything, and I think I'm liking the format that they're in with the voiceover, and then I can still live in the moment, but then do my voiceover later. So I hope you guys are liking the vlogs. I've also been trying to keep them at a decent length as well, not too long, not too short. So this is going to be our first vlog for Summerween. So this is right from the summer solstice. So this is summer solstice weekend. It was raining so hard the entire weekend, and I live in Alberta, which is always super dry and hot typically during the summertime, hot by Canadian standards of course, and so to get some rain is not only very rare, but it's fantastic because we can just be our spooky selves and not be cooking in the heat. So we started off by taking my dad out for Father's Day. So we didn't go on actual Father's Day because it's so super busy, so we went the following weekend, and it was also National Indigenous Peoples Day, so it just coincided into this wonderful experience where we could have some traditional foods and stuff like that, and celebrate Father's Day. And it was Summerween. It was fantastic. And then besides that, we wanted to have like kind of all of our fall favorite sort of foods as well. So I did a lot of cooking and baking and everything during this weekend, which I really enjoyed. And I also absolutely gobbled up this month's choice for the Haunted Victorian Book Club, which is At the Bottom of the Garden by Camilla Bruce. And this was on one of my most anticipated books of the year list. And it really did live up to what my expectation was of it. I've never read Camilla Bruce before, but it was fantastic, and I absolutely just swallowed this book whole. And so it's great to have a couple of books that were real bangers for the past couple of months for the book club, and I can't wait to discuss this one. So I'll give you some of my thoughts at the end of the vlog, but I'm going to reserve most of my thoughts, of course, for our book club discussion. So like I said, it was a very rainy and dreary start to the summer here. But you know, we wanted to have a dreary, rainy day where we could just relax and have some good food. So they had this fantastic vegetable soup there at the buffet with homemade bannock and Saskatoon berry jam and all of the amazing things. We also had some bison roast along with some other main courses there as well. It was a fantastic day, but over the top were these desserts. There was bannock bread pudding and cupcakes and cookies with the Every Child Matters logo. It was a fantastic afternoon. So after we came home, I wanted to spend some time in the library. Matt wanted to go and relax, and I wanted to come down here and get some stuff done. So I did buy myself, you could see there, a new printer finally, and I wanted to use it to start printing out things for a reading journal that I've been trying to get started all year. So I wanted to do that and do some de-stickering and organization and stuff down here as well. So just wanted to put on some ambiance in the background. I really like to listen to like this Celtic witch music in the background while I spend some time in the library. And I did want to show you guys this. I did do a test patch of the color that I'd really like to paint down here. I wanted to get rid of that horrible yellow color finally. So I lit some incense, and like I said, I had some witch music on in the background and just relaxed. And then after I spent my time in the library, I wanted to just listen to my audiobook. And I've been dealing with a little bit of Achilles tendonitis, which has been very sore lately. So I just wanted to kick back and relax and listen to my book for a little while. A little bit later in the evening, I wanted to make these pumpkin cream cheese brownies, or pumpkin cheesecake brownies, I should say. I used to make these years ago, and they're absolutely delicious. So you make basically like a brownie base, like a basic brownie base, but it's like over the top rich and chocolatey. And then at the beginning there, you could see I was making like a cheesecake batter, and I will link the recipe for this down below as well. It's from Cupcake Gemma. I love her channel, and I've gotten so many recipes from her. So you can just do these as regular brownies by themselves, but just putting in this cheesecake sort of pumpkin-y swirl in there with the ginger and cinnamon and pumpkin spice, it just takes it over the top. And I thought these would be perfect for Summerween, and you know, just on a rainy, drizzly, dreary day. So you can see I'm just kind of swirling everything through here. And we didn't have these right away. We had them the next day. I actually didn't get any footage after I cut it, but this is kind of how it's looking after it comes out of the oven. They're delectable and delicious, and like I said, I'll leave the recipe down below for you guys. So for kind of lunch / dinner the next day, I wanted to do some slow cooked ribs, which is something that we love to do in the fall months. So I thought recycling that idea for Summerween on a dreary, foggy, drizzly day would be fantastic. So I have an entire bottle of port here with garlic and herbs, and it marinated for about 16 hours, and they're absolutely delicious. So Sunday mornings, you guys often see on my Instagram, Sundays, I always start my day with pancakes and bacon. So Matthew is just whipping together some of these buttermilk and buckwheat pancakes. We put blueberries in them, and they're just absolutely delicious. We make them from scratch and always have, like I said, bacon on the side and warm maple syrup. And then, of course, he gave me my triple shot latte after we were finished with the pancakes. I just put on some cafe jazz ambiance in the background, and we had a fire, and I continued listening to my audiobook. It was a fantastic morning, and we just kind of chilled out. It was a perfect Sunday. So back to those ribs. So I've taken them out of their vat of blood-colored port wine, and I'm just putting my dry rub on these here now. So they've marinated, like I said, for about 16 hours, and then I'm just going to put my dry rub on here, and they're going to go in the oven for about 3 hours. And I've been making this recipe for years. Everybody loves it. Matthew just dies for it every single time I make it. So like I said, it was still not as bad as Saturday, but it was still a rainy and dreary day, so these were perfect, and my house smelled absolutely delicious for 3 solid hours. So after they're slow cooked, I just take them out and put on some barbecue sauce, and this dinner was absolutely delicious. You can't get much better than this. So later on that night, I wanted to just do a little bit of relaxation. I went upstairs and got a bath and turned on my bat lamp, and it was just fantastic. It started to really rain during this time, so it had all the spooky vibes, and I continued to listen to my book, and I put on my pumpkin PJs afterwards, and Matthew and I wanted to watch something that was a little bit foreboding, a little bit dark and spooky, so we put on What Lies Beneath, which is one of my favorite all-time thriller movies from the 1990s. A little bit of a slow burn, which was perfect for Slow Burn Sunday. And yeah, this is how we ended our Sunday evening. And as far as I'm concerned, you can't get much better than this. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed our first Summerween vlog. It was rainy and misty and foggy and cold and all the things, so it wasn't very summery, but it was cozy and warm, and we just stuffed ourselves with all our favorite foods, and we went out. We had a couple of outings. It was fantastic and cozy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I did finish off At the Bottom of the Garden by Camilla Bruce. It was so good. This is a 5-star read. I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. I think I said at the beginning of the vlog that I haven't read anything by this author before. She's fantastic. I will definitely read her again. I really enjoyed her writing style, and this book was just such a fantastic piece of Gothic literature. It had, you know, all of the feels. It was written well. It wasn't just the same old like we've seen so many times before, and I love that it had the POV chapters with the point of view of the children. I think if children's point of view chapters are done well, it can really enhance a book, and it did so here. So like I said, I'm going to reserve most of my thoughts for the book club discussion, which will be coming up on July 5th. I think I have it at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So there is a live already scheduled, so check what time it's coming on in your local time, and I hope you guys will join me. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I really enjoyed going out and spending some time with family, doing some cozy things, and reading a great book. So if you guys enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a question or a comment down below, because you know I love chatting with you guys. But until next time, stay spooky, everybody. Bye.